Chaotic Sorceress, ZTC.
Greetings, duelists! Chaotic Sorceress ZTC here, and welcome to yet another Telefon FTK. We're heading near 100 subscribers, which is nice, but you're probably more interested in the FTK. What we have here is a double FTK. It goes about Ultimate Baseball Kit FTK, as well as Why Are You Hitting Yourself FTK, which is quite fun. An FTK where you go about giving your opponent a bunch of monsters and then making them crash into one of your big monsters on their next turn by forcing their battle phase. Well, first off, you may be wondering, what is the percent chance of success rate for this deck? Let me check my notes. About 83.5% chance success rate uninterrupted. I got this from going through about 100 tests of duels. It's 83.5 because I got one half success where I lost Baseball Kid because I had to send it to the graveyard to start up the Telefon combo. So, first up, I will do the deck profile, going through all of the cards and their card count, and then after which I will go into the specifics of the cards and their effects. So, let's begin. We've got Turbo Booster at 3. We've got Hackworm at 1. We've got Morphtronic Telefon at 3. We've got Gizmek Naganaki at 3. We've got Assault Synchron at 1. Ultimate Baseball Kid at 1. Scrapper Recycler at 1. Speedroid Terratop at 1. Gadget Gamer at 3. Codebreaker Zero Day at 1. Awakening of the Possessed, Nefariouser Archfiend at 1. Gadget Hauler at 1. Therian King Regulus at 1. Disa Blaster, the Negation Fortress at 2. Foolish Burial at 1. Machine Duplication at 3. 1-for-1 at 1. Small World at 3. Morphtronic Converter at 3. Dimension Dice at 2. Cursed Bamboo Sword at 1. Original Bamboo Sword at 1. Black Garden at 1. Savage Coliseum at 1. Dice Dungeon at 3. And Burning Bamboo Sword at 1. Now, to the extra deck, we have Mud Dragon of the Swamp at 1. X-Saber Wayne at 1. Garden Rose Maiden at 1. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Horse Prince at 1. Guy Armor Dragon Shell at 1. Ancient Fairy Dragon at 1. Maple Maiden at 1. Enlightenment Paladin at 1. Power Tool Braver Dragon at 1. Link Karibo at 1. Clockwork Knight at 1. Proxy F Magician at 1. Codebreaker Virus Swordsman at 1. Donner Dagger for Hire at 1. And finally, Five-Headed Link Dragon at 1. You may notice that we don't have any hand traps, but that's on purpose, because we plan to brute force our way through any hand traps we run into. I should also note that when Convex Knight comes out, you can swap out Assault Synchron, Scrap Recycler, and Speedroid Terratop for Convex Knight to gain a success rate of 97% success rate uninterrupted, in a crazy twist that I did not see coming, but I did test. So first up, let's go into our special summoners. We've got Turbo Booster. You can you can special summon this if you've already normal summoned. You've got Hackworm. If your opponent controls no monsters, you can special summon this. You've got Assault Synchron. You can special summon this card from your hand, then take 700 damage. Also, while it is face up in the monster zone, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except synchro monsters. So this is one you're going to want to be a bit wary of when you're using. We've also got Speedroid Terratop. If you control no monsters, you can special this from the hand. Therian King Regulus. If you have a machine monster in grave, you can special summon it, or special summon this card, and then you get a Omni Negate for the most part. Disa Blaster can special summon itself to empty column. It also negates all card effects, or any card effects, in that column that are activated. It is also a pendulum card that can do the same thing if it's in a pendulum column. So that's pretty nice. That's why we have it at 2. And that's all our special summoning cards. Correction, I forgot. We've also got Nefarious or Archfiend, which can, by sending one spellcaster monster and one face-up level 4 or lower earth monster you control to the graveyard, you can special summon it. Basically, Telefon and the reason we have Enlightenment Paladin. Meaning that once we go through the 5-headed Link Dragons combo up until Enlightenment Paladin, we can still swap into Ultimate Baseball Kid FTK. So, now let's get into our base cards. We've got Telefon, we've got Gizmek Naganaki, which contributes itself to summon Telefon. We've got Scrap Recycler, which can send one Telefon to the graveyard. We've got Gadget Gamer, which contributes itself to summon Telefon, but you have to, when normal summoned, add Telefon to hand first. And then it also special summons Gadget Hauler when it special summons Telefon from hand, which allows you to send any Telefons in hand that you didn't special summon to grave, which is pretty nice. We've got Foolish Burial, which sends one Telefon to grave, basically, for this deck. Machine Dupe, once you have a Telefon, use this to get more Telefons. 1 for 1, if you have a Telefon in hand or already have a way to Telefon, use this and either send Telefon in hand for Telefon or send another monster to get Telefon. Small World, this one's a bit complicated, but for the most part, you're either going to be going into Gadget Gamer or Morphtronic Telefon, or if you're playing this once Convex Knight is out, you're going to want to get Convex Knight if you already have Gadget Gamer or Gizmek Naganaki in hand. It's a bit complicated, but once you've run through the deck enough times, you figure it out, but it's usually going from a Earth machine into a Light machine into another Earth machine, or a Light machine into an Earth machine into a Light machine, or using like Hackworm as a intermediary. Next up, we've got Morphtronic Converter, which can target one machine monster and shove it back in the deck and bring out a Telefon. If you have a Telefon, you can go into Clockwork Knight and then Morphtronic Converter it into a Telefon. You can go Scrap Recycler, Converter, Telefon. If you have Convex Knight during that time when it's out, you can go Morphtronic Converter or whatever as well. Similar to Scrap Recycler, but better because it can special summon itself. Alright, we've got Dimension Dice. If you have a Telefon on field, it can go into Telefon, or if you have Dice Dungeon, add Dimension Dice, it can do that as well. So, now we're going into a bit of a different territory of the FTKs. Your starters are going to be going into Link Karibo, into Donner, and then Clockwork Knight into Codebreaker to summon Codebreaker Zero Day. If that does not work, and they negate your Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, you go Telefon, Virus Swordsman, and Telefon into Proxy F, fusion away Donner Dagger for Ire, and a Telefon into Mud Dragon of the Swamp, and then you've got your level 4 anyways. Then you go up through Garden Rose Maiden, add Black Garden to start special summoning monsters on their field. Guy Armor Dragon Shell is here because if you want to bring it out, then it dodges, whatever they're called. I can't remember. But whatever they're called. The ones that banish Light and Darks from grave. Because Garden Rose Maiden banishes itself for cost, and then you can bring out Guy Armor Dragon Shell since it's a Dragon Synchro. And then you can put that into a Maple Maiden. And yeah. Sky Armor into Ancient Fairy, send off Black Garden once you've got enough tokens on their field. Send that away for Savage Coliseum, which it makes all monsters must attack if able, and during each end phase destroy all face-up attack position monsters. And this is good because once we summon out Five-Headed Link Dragon, it cannot be affected by other cards' effects, and therefore is a really good decision here as a final boss monster. It can also not be destroyed by battle with a monster except light monsters, and it's a 5,000 attack monster, which is pretty good, because all of those 800 attack Rose tokens are going to be attacking into it. We're also going to go up into Power Tool Braver Dragon, which allows us to equip Cursed Bamboo Sword and Original Bamboo Sword. Cursed Bamboo Sword to add Bamboo Sword to hand. And then Power Tool Braver to send it to grave in order to grab Burning Bamboo Sword. And then we attach Original Bamboo Sword after activating Burning Bamboo Sword. So Burning Bamboo Sword activate, summon your Five-Headed, activate Original Bamboo Sword, skip their turn, or their main phase 1. Sometimes I've failed to skip main phase 1 and they still fail to stop me because they can't get rid of the tokens, because their deck isn't based on tribute summoning and they don't have monsters to tribute over. So sometimes you can fail Burning Bamboo Sword and still get away with it, which is nice. Technically, if you have Power Tool Braver Dragon out and you haven't done Proxy F yet, you can still get into the Ultimate Baseball Kid FTK by going Mud Dragon and bringing back Sky Armor Dragon Shell. Technically, with a whole bunch of other stuff, there's reasons that, because you still need Awakening of the Possessed, you still need Sky Armor Dragon Shell for that, I guess. But that's besides the point. Anyways, I think I did a good coverage of everything. I guess Link Karibo also acts as a runaround to get away from imperms. I think that's all I need to say. Well, now we're going to go into the in-practice of showing you this going off. So, let's get into that. See you there. Alright, first up, we are going to start with the Why Are You Hitting Yourself FTK, and then we're going to go into the Ultimate Baseball Kid FTK. We are going first in this one, and we drew Turbo Booster, Morphtronic Telefon, Gizmek Naganaki, Dimension Dice, and Dice Dungeon. We are going to summon Telefon, special summon Turbo Booster, and then activate Dice Dungeon. We're searching to see if they have a Ash Blossom. They do not. We add Dimension Dice. Dimension Dice effect, sending Turbo Booster for Telefon. Going to Telefon effect, seeing if they have Imperm. They don't. It goes off without a hitch, and we gain life points. Telefon for Link Karibo. Telefon effect to bring back Telefon. Telefon and Link Karibo for Donner, Dagger for Hire. Telefon for Telefon. Bring back Telefon. Telefon into Clockwork Knight. Technically, this card can bring back a machine monster, because you can target one machine monster with 1,000 or less attack in your graveyard, tribute one machine monster except this card, and if you do, special summon that targeted monster in defense position. Doesn't really matter for us currently. I should also mention that we have Link Karibo in grave, so whenever we activate Morphtronic Telefon, we've got a way to dodge Imperm if that happens. So, activate Telefon, bring back Telefon, Telefon and Clockwork Knight for Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, Virus Swordsman effect, bring out 0 Day, Telefon for Telefon, bring back Telefon, Telefon and 0 Day for Garden Rose Maiden. Garden Rose Maiden effect. Add Black Garden. Black Garden activate to basically every time we summon, we give them a token. It also halves the attack of any monster we summon while it's up. Rose Maiden and Telefon for Guy Armor Dragon. Shell. Telefon for Telefon. And we're still summoning those tokens. Dragon Shell and Telefon for Ancient Fairy Dragon. Take note. We do not immediately get rid of Black Garden. We want their entire field full if we're doing this FTK, so that they can't, like, special summon a monster during the battle phase. Because that would not be good for us. Now, we're activating Ancient Fairy Dragon's effect to destroy it and add Savage Coliseum. If you already have Savage Coliseum, it would be good to add Dice Dungeon so that you can get another Dimension Dice. Wouldn't work in this scenario for us, because we already have both of our Dimension Dices, one in the hand and one in grave, so it wouldn't be helpful, but it's a good thing to note. Now, we have Savage Coliseum, activate it, and now we're going to Ancient Fairy Dragon and Telefon for Enlightenment Paladin. Telefon for Telefon. Telefon and Enlightenment Paladin for Power Tool Braver Dragon. Power Tool effect. Equip both Cursed Bamboo Sword and Original Bamboo Sword. Technically, you could have any other Bamboo Sword except for another Cursed Bamboo Sword. But, whatever. It's fun to have. Alright, Cursed Bamboo Sword. Sending Original Bamboo Sword back to hand. Now, Power Tool Braver, sending Cursed Bamboo Sword to grave to negate Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. Since it doesn't need its effect anymore, Cursed Bamboo Sword is going to add us a Burning Bamboo Sword. We're going to activate Telefon, bring back Telefon, activate Telefon again, because we don't need it anymore. Link all of those away for Five-Headed Link Dragon. Now we're going to activate Burning Bamboo Sword, and then equip our Five-Headed Link Dragon with Original Bamboo Sword. Activate Burning Bamboo Sword to skip their next main phase 1. Then we're going to activate Guy Armor Dragon Shell. It can equip itself to one special summon monster from the extra deck. This is just because, like, it's funny, and it tricks people sometimes. At least in Master Duel. Because they think it's part of the combo, but it's not. But it's funny to do. And then Savage Coliseum activates, but it cannot destroy Five-Headed Link Dragon. So we continue, is now battle phase. They attack, we add one card, because Guy Armor Dragon Shell allows you to add one card, or draw one card whenever the monster that it's equipped to is attacked or whatever. Or whatever, doesn't really matter. They're going to die. Yeah, as you can see. Alright, and now we're going into the Ultimate Baseball Kid part of the deck. We are going first, and we are drawing Turbo Booster, Machine Duplication, Small World, and Black Garden. Not a good hand, but we can work with this. We are going to Small World, showing off a Turbo Booster. Then we are going to show off a Gizmek Naganakian deck, and that is going to allow us to add Morphtronic Telefon by banishing both of those cards, as you can see. Next, we are going to Telefon, Normal Summon, and then Special Summon Turbo Booster. Next, we are going to Telefon, checking for any interaction. There is none, so we are going to Machine Dupe to bring out another Telefon. If you feel like it, you can technically bring out like 2 Telefon for this, like the third one from deck, but I didn't in this scenario because I want to make them feel like they have the possibility, I guess, to stop me. I don't know. Alright, we're linking away Turbo Booster for Linkuriboh. The reason we didn't start telephoning is because we want Linkuriboh online before we start doing that, just in case they're hiding an Imperm behind something. Link away Morphtronic Telefon and Linkuriboh for Donner Dagger for Hire. Now our Linkuriboh's online, so we've got that. Meaning, if we activate Telefon and they Imperm us, we can send our Telefon away, and then the Imperm is dodged. The reason I'm talking over this is because right now, it's just the same stuff that we've already been through. This is just showcasing how deep into our other FTK we can do this. So yeah, doing all the Black Garden stuff, giving them a buttload of monsters, making sure to use Ancient Fairy Dragon last, and now Ancient Fairy away, our Black Garden for Savage Coliseum. Then we Enlightenment Paladin. Enlightenment Paladin, once we have another Telefon on field, allows us to special summon Awakening of the Possessed Nefariouser Archfiend. Technically, if we want to go into the Synchro 5 X-Saber Wayne, because we have Ultimate Baseball Kid in hand, technically we could do that because this card allows us to special summon 1 level 4 from Graveyard when it is special summoned by its effect. So technically we could get that if we wanted to by bringing back Codebreaker Zero Day or Mud Dragon of the Swamp, but that's besides the point. We could also use Ancient Fairy Dragon as well. We are going to banish Garden Rose Maiden, bring back Gaia Armor Dragon Shell, Telefon for Telefon, and then synchro away all of those for Maple Maiden effect, change everything to fire, Telefon for Telefon, synchro away Telefon and Nefariouser for our Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Horse Prince. Horse Prince effect, we can no longer special summon level 5 or higher monsters for the rest of this turn, but we also special summon Ultimate Baseball Kid, so it doesn't matter. We are going to start sending away our board to deal damage to our opponent. Now we are going to special summon Telefon from Grave with Telefon, send away with Baseball Kid, Telefon for Telefon, send away with Baseball Kid, and so on, until they lose all their life points. So now you can see just how deep it goes. This also means if they let me... This also means if they were to droll us, or Ash Blossom an important card way ahead in our combo, we could still swap into this. Like, this FTK with Ultimate Baseball Kid, it does not care about droll. So, if they've drolled us, if they've used their Ash Blossom, then we could still go into this and be like, ah yes, you stopped the first FTK. What about the second FTK? What will you do about the second FTK? That's the funniest part of this. It's also TCG legal, last I checked. So that's cool. You can also technically swap into Numeron. If you're feeling fancy, it should have a alright way to swap into Numeron. I haven't checked that yet, though. But you can swap into it like all the other Telefon FTKs. And they have been reduced to 0 life points. Alright, guess we're going into the wrap-up. Alright, and welcome to the wrap-up. Really quickly, we've got our Numeron FTK swap up. This deck can technically still do Ultimate Baseball Kid. I'm not going to go very deep into it. You can see the cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap through all of them. Real quickly. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's there. And I haven't tested this one, but yeah. Anyways, do I like the deck? Do I like the deck of Telefon double FTK? Yes. Yes, I do. I like it a lot. It's pretty good. Very happy about the 97% success rate if it has a Convex Knight in it. Can't wait for that card to get here. But yeah, it's a good deck. I would highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. And it's got multiple win cons. It's got one FTK, it's got another FTK. If all goes wrong, you can 5-headed Link Dragon. And even though during the end phase, you must banish 5 cards from your graveyard face down, or send it to the graveyard, it's fine. It's fine. It's a good alternate if you mess up and somehow are able to still get 5 cards on field. 5 monster cards on field. But yeah, I like this deck. I'm gonna keep using this deck for a very long time. That's all. See you in the next video. Adios.